India might be the most important story in pickleball right now, not because of one player, but because of what's building behind them. We've just seen another Indian player, Aditya Ruhela, land on the PPA Tour. That follows Arman Bhatia breaking through last year. On the surface, that looks like a couple of strong individual stories, but it's not. What's actually happening is much bigger than that. The US still owns pickleball. That's where the best players are, the biggest tours, and the money. But it was never really built as one system. India is trying to build that system now. Structured tournaments, rankings, coaching pathways, something players can move through, not just into. And here's the important part: the US hasn't really had to defend its position yet. There hasn't been another country organized enough to apply pressure. And that might now be starting to change finally, because the biggest threat to dominance isn't talent, it's structure somewhere else. And this is where it gets really serious. According to recent research, more than 178 million people in India are playing pickleball at least once a month. Across Asia, over 800 million people have tried the sport. Now, that doesn't mean India is suddenly competing with the US at the top level. No, of course it doesn't. But if even a fraction of that base is properly structured, that scale the sport hasn't seen before. And it's not just participation. India is already building leagues: the World Pickleball League, the Indian Pickleball League, and other franchise tournaments. Franchise broadcast investment. That's not just growth, that's intent. So here's the real takeaway from today's video. Not all pickleball growth is real. The markets that matter are the ones that build, structure, create player pathways, run proper tournaments, attract real investment, and start producing players who can compete abroad. India is starting to tick all five. The names are still American, but the future of the sport might not be. To get all the latest news and opinion from around the world of pickleball, head over to worldpickleballmagazine.com. And to get the weekly World Pickleball report delivered to you every single Wednesday morning, join our newsletter squad. The link is in the bio or in any of our articles.